everybody. Welcome to episode 20. This is actually a take two, as I had an original episode 20, but as I was watching it from the upload, it was just really not worth watching. So, mostly me griping about the mining laser most of the time. So I just wanted to take a time to take a peek here, and we have our smelting system going all full out. But it's actually full. This barrel is full, and I have another stone barrel, which is what that's feeding into. That is also full. My little intermediate ender pouch here shows the steps in between. If I take anything out of that chest, this will just fill it back up again. The four geothermals, or thermal generators, have been keeping this full of power. I got chunk loaders that are keeping this whole system kind of up and active for me right now. And I've just slowly been building up my store of energy again. I suffered a pretty crushing death earlier today. Died in fire, and it took most of... well, not most of it. It took like almost all of my armor. I had a jetpack left. Luckily, I got my chainsaw and my diamond drill were still here. Lost the portal gun. My lap packs, I had to remake these. Made an extra jetpack again. Luckily, I kept my ender pouch. That was kind of handy. Remade my books. Also kept my moonworm queen. Oops. Let me see. There was something else. Oh, my nano saber. So I'm actually without weapons right now, and I've been playing that way for most of the day. If a zombie or somebody just, is something I can't or don't want to deal with, I can't find a good target for you. But I pretty much would just pick them up and just pitch them over the edge sort of deal. But I've been working on that. That is our island. This morning it was a big flat square. Now it is a growing grass on the top. It's kind of covered over. It's still a little square. If you look at it on the mini map here, as soon as I land, I'll show you guys. So it's still kind of a squarish sort of map here. And, I'll be rectifying that for the next one, as I'll be taking things like that into consideration. So I'm not overly worried about it. But overall, I think this is pretty cool. What I don't think this is going to end up being, though, is going to be like our factory zone that I was talking about. It doesn't fit the vibe. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to go here. It might just end up being a really neat garden and like a little transportation hub sort of deal. But I have a well here that I want water from up above flowing down into. It actually does flow all the way through here. Got this little back garden here. And the water flows all the way down, comes out over through here. Fills up this pool with this little river. And then goes around the edge here. And over the set of waterfalls, which drip down the tendrils down below, and then so on and so forth. So right now I've just been doing a little touch-up work, adding in some little overhangs into certain areas and such. Going to even put a little bit of dirt on the edge here. And actually I'm going to swap that out with grass-grown dirt. There we go. That'll grow there. Stick that on there. And we'll import this guy to grow over here. So I'm just pretty much doing touch-up work right now. I don't have the slightest idea where I'd actually build a building in this. Like, that just looks weird there. Maybe if I did an entire strip, give it a little bit more definition to this area, a little bit more of a down with the wall, a little bit more space around the well. But so I am interested in putting some sort of a construction here. Stone? Yep, stone. Let's just add a little bit onto that. And then over to there. So a little bit more, I don't know, I like the transitions, they look nice, they work well. Where would I build if I was going to build here, though? I think that is probably the best location. Loving the overhangs. The water coming out and down. So I do have some downward digging potential. These stones here, let me fly off to the side here. Well, the dirt's pretty much only one thick. I just didn't see a reason to go too thick with the dirt. The stone itself is actually substantial. It does go down pretty far. It still needs a little bit of shaping. You see how there's some pieces that are there that are just kind of floating off the edge. I use the mining laser every so often, but I've pretty much sworn it off for what I was going to use it for as just a general contour shaping capabilities, simply because it sucks at doing them. I can't figure out why. I have it work great sometimes, I have it work really crappy other times. This is actually one of the sides here that it worked really well on, as I was actually able to blast these sides down and end up with somewhat of a gradual slope. I mean, you can still see there's a huge transition right there. In fact, you know, let's try not to screw up the waterfalls, but just peter that back a little. Might get some extra stone and just build up that corner in the center there. Like this sort of deal. Just, you know, give it a little bit of a jut out reason. Yep, come on. There we go. And we'll just make it stick out a little extra far over here. Nope, didn't want to be there. Just something simple like that. Got 3 more. We can bolster this side a little bit, give it a little bit better of a stronger edge. There we go. So even that, I mean, just a couple of blocks here and there really does end up adding back into just the feel of the place. What I need to really get rid of are the floating ones like this. Not against stalactites and stalagmites, but they have their place. Let me see if I can't get in that hole there. There we go. Oh, got a couple little danglers over here. Mostly just because I don't want the island to look like it's brand new, like, you know, something just dripped here and it slowly appeared. I want to have it look a little old, so a little rounded, a little worn. And these little weird hangovers like this do kind of screw with that general perception. Whoa, 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 ho, ho, ho. Let's get rid of that one there. And we'll do that there. So I'm quite happy with how this overall came out. Is a little bit square, so my next one I will definitely be taking that into consideration. Do like a little bendy island or something like that, or just try to get a little bit more rounded from the get-go of the rock placement. But overall, this is a pretty neat-looking island to me, and definitely a place worth building a house on, which I'm starting to think is definitely going to be going right about there. Right about there, we'll get a nice little pathway going around, probably like a 2-wide path. And some trees, maybe even a little farm in this area, you know, put a little farm on the back alleyway, not back alleyway, on the back gardeny area here. Just kind of do something up in that area. Oh. Hello, Mr. Grassblock. I've been moving one single grass block actually is the source of all this. It started right here and it's just slowly spread. I pick them up, move them around, get them to grow. I'm thinking of planting a tree here. The only thing I haven't decided yet is if I want it to be a 2x2 or not. And I think I do. I think I want it to be like a fir tree. Maybe a jungle tree. But I'd plant it 2x2 there, leaving this one open. Just, you know, put a little dirt block there to get it to grow first. and then I would actually replace all that open space with the logs of whatever type of tree it's going to be. So that is my current plan. So we got some landscaping to do, but I also want to start on the next island. I want another island to be actually used for the purpose it's going to be intended for. Oh, that kind of looks crappy down there, doesn't it? Guarantee you the mining laser is not going to help. Look at that. Second one's a charm. I've noticed that 2 shots kind of do it. First one takes out the weird block, or the single block, and then the second one goes through and gives you a little bit more of a bang. A little bit more bang for your buck, so to speak. Just trim this. Ooh! A spider in the waterfall. So, as I was saying, I don't really have any weapons. And this is pretty much what I've been doing to protect myself. You go. Hiya! Doesn't count as me killing it though, so I don't get any experience. Oh! Hello, zombie. You're not getting me. Or creeper. Oh, that overhang, to look right, actually needs to hang over a little bit more. And let's just do that. Oops. Give an extra one out on this side there. There we go. So this island is not safe. There are definitely places where things can spawn. So far I've been spending most of my time on it though, so nothing really has spawned. When it was stone though, and I was just still playing around, still shaping and stuff like that, it was actually spawning things fairly regularly. Yep, there's the water. So I need to pick a next location for the next island. If that was a tree, that would have been really cool. I am thinking over there. And I'm also thinking it's going to be a bit of a higher elevation, as I'm going to build it right up around... Well, see, I don't know. If I don't build it within these tendrils and I waste the tendrils, I'll end up with another floater like this guy. So maybe I will just build it around here. It just kind of sucks that it's almost the same elevation as that one. You know, maybe we can even encompass this thing into it. Go just a little bit of a lower area. But this one will also provide me a much larger potential base for the island. Maybe coming out to over here, so it's probably going to take a couple of fillers to actually get that to work. Yeah, I think maybe about mid-level. We'll do something in around here. I can go over and connect to that tendril there, and just kind of sit and rest in this one, in these areas, where the tendril kind of goes up, like maybe even up to there, is where I could kind of give a rise in the elevation of the island, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But I'm also I need to show you guys this. All the deaths and everything are starting to take their toll. My resources are getting kind of low. I know it doesn't look it, but I'm down to 11 diamonds. Another thing that I've actually started to run out of is in here, I think. Nope. Nope. It's here. I'm actually very low. This is all my lead. This is all my sulfur. That's all I pretty much have. And it's amazing when you die how many things need batteries that you don't remember needing to use them with before. So we're also looking to get some mining going, and might be in this world, might be back to a dome. So, I'm not entirely sure as of yet. I've been a little hesitant about digging out this world, as it's kind of neat to have all the resources and everything around. But if I am going to live here, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing to have. And if you look down below in the holes from everywhere else, Let me just get a view of that real quick. There's mines and stuff down there. Mines and stuff, you can already see quite a few resources. It's already perfect for the levels. I mean, we have that mine there. I found another one the other day. Oh, chunk errors. Yay. Although it looks like they're showing up. Yeah, they're just slow to load in. I was gonna say, it looks like they're showing up on my my minimap. Oh, did you see it? The lava down there? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking for. It was kind of over in this corner. I saw some lava and I got all worried about my... Ooh, beehive. I got all worried about my wood tendrils. But then I saw it was down in a ravine, and I think it actually connects up to this. This is actually the first time... Whoa! This is the first time I've seen this, and now I can see why, as it was fairly well hidden before. But it looks like that's my ravine with lava and such down there. So apparently turning on lava lakes is the way to get lava to show up in a Mistcraft world. That was kind of neat. A pumpkin growing cave. Nice. But that kind of removes this as being the area that I thought it was. So here's another mine. So another place to go around and explore. I hear spiders. Oh, there it is. There's the spawner. And I don't really want to... I'm trying to avoid getting rid of spawners right now, as every time I've hopped into a Thaumcraft dungeon and destroyed the spawner, it's almost always been followed by swearing and cursing shortly thereafter. Yay, diamond. Because I with the... Whoa, whoa. Haha, jetpack empty. That's why we carry two. So, what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a near-death experience on the pile of lava over there? Oh, spawners. I've been trying to save them because I figured I could make a very neat spawn farm if I can just carry enough of them together. But let's see if I can find that ravine. It's got to be visible from the crater, because that's what I was working on when I glanced down and saw the orange. And just look at this. I mean, this is just with all the vines and everything hanging down. It's just another neat place to build. Maybe I could stick a little island in the center there, build a tower on top of it. So I would expect it to be right about here. Oh, nice big waterfall over there. Huh. Wow. This is being a little trickier to find than I recall. I swear there's a really neat lava ravine around here somewhere. And I could have sworn it was where there was like water that didn't flow down into it, so it was right on the edge of this water here. Maybe I just flew through a chunk error last time and didn't realize. But when things didn't load, we did see something. Oh! Oh! There it is! There we go. So this is a fairly nice cavern, and the start of a mine shaft. Okay, so this is why I didn't connect up with the other one. This one actually goes under the water. Oh, not necessarily well under the water. So, just potential here for... I don't think that's the way out. Potential here for some neat exploration and such. So I can keep it all within this same world here. But I love the whole thought of the wooden tendrils here, bridging... That's growing weird. Bridging a ravine filled with lava. Oh, okay, and here is the other place, so I was really close to it, and that actually was the lava I was looking at. Yeah. Oh, spiders. Spiders. Shoo, spider. Oh, there's the chest. Let's see if we can't sneak a peek at the loots. There we go. And here, looty, looty, loot. There's another one. There's another two. And there's like 2 spawners right there too. Let's just see. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. So I think I'm safe up here. We'll see if they knock me off in a second, but just because they climb up little thin things, they can't climb up and over the edge here. So, you know, sneakiness. Uh-oh, I think I looked at that Enderman, didn't I? Hello, dude. And I'm out of there. So yeah, no weapons kind of makes me a little skittish. I hope nobody minds. Just going to fly around and... I think that's the end of the mine shaft, though. Just kind of ends into the wall. So, back up to the house we go, and I'll take the quicker route here. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to start doing some building, I believe, tomorrow. We'll start working on some kind of a house. Probably the hexagon pattern is going to show up again. I've really been liking that sort of design, and maybe it'll be a 2 layers. I'll kind of do a hexagon around that entire area, but I'll keep the upper floor and the lower floor. That sounds pretty cool to me. Oh, we have to see if our commander chicken, leader of the spy chickens, is still trapped on his prison cell. Yep, there he is. Bastard chicken. Mwahahaha. You thought you'd survive? You thought you'd survive, but now you're all alone. Yeah, maybe I'll move him down to the island. I've seen some bison and such. Actually, I think I seen the bison down here even. I did try to move them downward once or twice. Bastard worms. We actually think these worms were somewhat the cause of... I have like some really odd water stuff going on. Let me show you guys that real quick. And we're thinking maybe the worms eat source water blocks, but we can't figure out what happened here. I even dug all the way down in this one thinking, you know, maybe my world was corrupt, but I dug all the way down to bedrock, and there's no sucking block down there. No, none of the corruption that slowly eats away at the world. I see there's a piece of gravel right here, but that really doesn't make all that much sense as to why there isn't any gravel anywhere else, and I don't even know where that piece of gravel would come from. Very frustrating. So, that was just an annoyance thing. And actually, I think it's time to tear this guy down. Low focus. It's actually supposedly a better energy ratio than even the diamond drill. But right now I like it because of the reach. It only takes up 1 block, don't have to worry about it destroying anything behind it. The only thing that would have been nice if it had a little soap touch or whatever going on. So I could have gotten some more grass blocks. Glass blocks, yeah. Oops. Guess it doesn't shoot underwater. There we go. So we'll be looking to move more of our sustainability over towards the islands as we expand that area. That includes things like the bison here and the farm that's over that way, although we'll probably just gather those things up at the other location. Make it a lot easier. I also wanted to start doing some more Thaumcraft stuff. Be nice to have a little, I'd like a small garden. You know, that one garden that makes even these look huge. And just use a golem, so we'll constantly kind of go around, pick stuff, and that way I'll just have a good amount of resources without having to use up a large amount of space. So, anywho, Uh, love to hear what you guys think about the island, how it came out and such. So please leave me some feedback in that area. Any suggestions? I'm always welcome to. I'm always open to hearing them and such like that. So please let me know. I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully when we're building a new house.